up, never finding love. Living in the backseat, dying too young.
Good morning to the WBFF Australia family. We are here.
What are you afraid of? Never finding love. Living in the backseat, dying too young. Scared of the future, who you become.
Okay, so I've just arrived here at the Concourse in Chatswood. I've gone down into the depths of the backstage area, and this place is just electric at the moment.
Bullshit, no, we never make it out. We just smoking skin, yeah, that's how we take it out. We would stay up all night and lay it out, and like that, me and her just fucking skated out.
Some of the girls have been here since the crack of dawn. Fake tan permeates the nostrils. The nervous anticipation is certainly evident, but some of the girls are looking drop dead gorgeous. Can't wait to see them on stage in just under a few hours.
That was a massive difference compared to going down to the makeup room.
Yeah, I know. So the boys are just relaxing, chilling out. There is no makeup required necessarily for them. People trying to conserve energy before they step on stage, which contrasts to the girls who have been up since the crack of dawn, are gossiping downstairs, having a lot of fun. It's like chalk and cheese, isn't it, going into those two rooms? One's quiet, one's just helter-skelter. This is the chill out room. So I came here last year, and they're delivering once again. Let me just take you into my favourite room. This is what it's all about. This is what it is all about. There's even more. How good's this? So we are backstage, and by backstage I mean the sort of view that the athlete gets just before they are about to strut the stage. And a number of the athletes are already taking the opportunity now, before the show actually begins, to familiarise themselves with the stage and get an understanding of what it's like with the harsh down lighting and with the audience out there as well. Come on in. And this is the view that the athletes will have prior to stepping on the stage.
First things first, I can say that. This ain't you, I know, let's take it way back. I'm just trying to put some shit to rest, yeah. You go and do some shit I could've guessed, oh yeah. Show me the real you.
Wanna go in?
Hey mate, that's you. Look behind you. That's you. Go on, go do your pose next to it.
Go on,
go.
Okay, so we're just about to start. The time now is 10 AM, and a lot of the fitness diva competitors are lining up, pumping up, ready to hit the stage.
You're a liar, putting on a show like you're a fighter. Don't want me to know that you're a lover, so you add another layer to the skin of your heart. No emotion, learn to be an island on the ocean. Rather be alone than be dependent on another living soul that could reopen your scars. There's a crack in the wall where the light comes through, and I wanna see it all.
A lot of the girls have already been on, and we've now moved on to the male fitness model round.
And then let I uncover you, baby, let's uncover me. And then let I uncover you. Wanna show me who you are with your guns on the floor, and I ain't gonna come with a guard at the door. So let's uncover me. And let I uncover you.
Starting off with dumbbell incline chest press, just doing a few warm-up sets, progressively increasing the loads with every passing warm-up set. Starting off with 18 kilo dumbbells, full range of motion, looking to get great stretch in the pecs. I usually perform 2 to 3 warm-up sets before I get into my working sets.
I've been moving kind of slow, no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 AM to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me.
So a question I've been receiving in my DM inbox as of late people are having trouble activating their pecs whilst performing chest exercises. Often they find when they're performing, you know, a barbell pressing movement or dumbbell presses, they feel as though there's a lot of tension in their shoulders. And what I would attribute that to is when you are finishing a pressing movement, often people will roll their shoulders forward as a means of, you know, theoretically trying to get full range.
When you press, what I like to say is think of your biceps hugging at the top point. Because at the end of the day, your pec minor attaches just on top of the bicep.
Yeah.
And what really makes your chest flex is that bicep coming in.
Through.
So anyone can press from A to B,
Yeah.
but that extra difference of the, see how when you flex your pec, your bicep comes in? So that's the firing movements, right? So when you press through, those biceps actually squeezing together at that top point.
Often you can find yourself just going through the motions whenever you perform these exercises. So having these cues in the back of your mind, it ensures you get that mind-muscle connection. And I know that's probably it's often an overused term, this mind-muscle connection, but what we're trying to emphasize is key cues to ensure that the target muscle is actually being contracted and then stretched.
So press to me, press, okay? And then from there, squeeze those biceps. So it's like as if you're probably gonna think of you pinching, I guess, there in a way. Squeeze them in.
Squeeze them.
Those bits, yeah.
Moving on to plate loaded incline press, I'm doing anywhere between 10 to 12 repetitions, 4 sets. I think doing machine presses or plate loaded presses allows you to probably get out a few more reps that you would usually not be capable of doing if you were to perform free weight exercises. Less stabilizing muscles need to be recruited. No pecs, no sets, bro. No chest,
God's
no
plan.
sets.
I hold back sometimes I won't. I feel good when I'm alone. Leave me in the studio. Daily self-discovery. Still. Bad things. There's a lot of bad things. They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and
So I'm really trying to squeeze that upper part of the pec. I guess
the
you were
arms,
trying to more come through and scoop. So I guess if you touch the lower part of my pec, I suppose once I do that rotation with you, that really
comes through there.
I'll do your one though, see.
I'm keen. I'll be back.
Bye.
He knows me. I'm worse during comp prep. I just pee all the time.
Like 2 a.m. just wakes everyone up.
All videographers go, dude, what's with your bladder? It's like, man.
Then pause there, fire your bicep, drive through the bicep, and then squeeze this part here. That's it, good. If you want to get that slight pinky rotation, you can. Pause, fire, drive, squeeze. Tight, tight, tight. You pause, fire, drive through, squeeze. We're trying to get his elbow in line with the shoulder. I guess anything surpast that is not really necessary. Especially with bodybuilders, they're quite anteriorly rotated through the shoulders.
Oh yes.
They don't get, I guess stretching too low can actually activate his shoulders even more. Coming too low with that tight shoulder will actually dip more into the pec.
I always say retract scapula back, push chest through, but saying traps down is another cue to expose that.
So anyone can put their chest up and then shoulders down, but I guess it's
traps down, traps down.
Watch Robbie come up, okay? He thinks he's dipped down, but he's not. Dip. Okay? Fire. Okay? So I guess as the reps go on and it gets hard to actually lift the weight, you forget about little things like that, okay? Sometimes it's good after every rep to retract again.
One more.
Constant tension, maybe stop an inch before you touch the chest.
Yeah.
Keep your wrists and pumped into the plate. Get those biceps hugging at the top. Inch above the chest, drive through the biceps, squeeze.
It's like a variation there.
It's like you're praying.
But like it's like a variation.
Praying for the games. the end of the day, you know, it's only 5 kilos. You can lift as quick as you want, but squeeze every little bit of the pec on the way up. As you're coming down, keep that chest wide. Pause. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All right, anyone can bang it out, okay? Squeeze, 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 squeeze.
Pressing.
Squeeze.
So it's as much about pressing your chest together, pressing together, as it is about pressing skyward and pushing up. And then you're going to move straight into push-ups.
Four ones. Tight. Slowly driving through. Squeeze hard, 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 hard. Squeeze. So that extra bit there. Dip these down, brother. There we are. Fire. Even slower on the way up. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. You pause. Smooth drive, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Dancing through the streets, we wander, falling for the fire, burning at the heart.
Your winner for the WBFF Sydney 2018.
Ooh, we live for the night. Ooh, here for the ride.
I mean, this is what happens when you've gone 16 weeks without any, you know, flavoursome food whatsoever. And then once the chains have been unshackled, once the discipline is no longer required, this is what happens. Pizza boxes just fled everywhere. Fitness models just coming in here and devouring every last piece of... Oh, and all the chocolate's gone too. Right, so I am here with the newly crowned WBFF Pro, Chris Webb, muscle model category.
Thanks, mate.
He is overjoyed. This is your third competition?
Third comp, man. Yeah,
third competition.
So I did 5th in the first, placed top 5 in that. Then I won last May, so this year 2018, and then I come back and I won with a pro cut on this one.
So 3 consecutive shows, back to back to back. And quite clearly a reflection of perseverance. You certainly...
I want that pro cut, bro.
He wanted
I want it, bro.
He wanted it. So in terms of just your development as an athlete, since, you know, late last year, you've taken on the feedback. What are the key learnings you've taken from your whole experience?
Just to keep fighting, man, and I've taken on a new coach over the last few weeks. So he's guided me over the last peak week for this week and that, and we're gonna, now I got my pro cut. I'm going to Worlds, man. So like we're gonna,
the man with the plan.
Man, we're gonna do Worlds, and I get to spend it with my lovely wife who's doing Worlds as well. So that was the main key, is winning this so we can do it together.
I hold back sometimes I won't.
Well, that's it. That concludes the 2018 WBFF Sydney Show, and what an absolutely incredible day it has been. From the morning show right through to the night show, we've seen some phenomenal athletes and 5-star production elements which make the WBFF the unique commodity that it is, an industry leader. And it has certainly made me motivated more than ever to bring my best to the stage at the Australian Pro-Am in October.
Yeah.